What's going on, everyone? You're looking at the fabulous Road Warrior X2 60 volt dual 750 motor e-bike, and I gotta tell you, I've been on a lot of electric bikes, some very fast electric bikes, and this is the fastest bike I have ever ridden. Very, very fast. I just got done doing all the speed testing on it. Holy cow, this thing has got a lot of top end speed on it. Fastest bike I've ever been on. Beautiful e-bike too. This is the blue color. It also comes in like a crimson red, and you've got dual motors, 750 watt geared hub motor in each wheel, and man, you feel the power on this bike. Holy cow. What else is going on here? We got RST guide forks, you have a suspension seat post, rack and fenders included, 60 volt 24 amp hour battery pack, I believe that is, and adjustable handlebar stem. This Pro Max quick adjust stem, it's pretty cool. Got a full color display. It's an 8-speed with trigger shifters and Shimano brakes, hydraulic brakes. Great brakes on this bike, which you need it with all this speed. And I can't wait to show you guys the footage, so let's just jump to it right now. All right, here we go. Throttle only top speed run on the Road Warrior. Pedal a little bit to start. Now just hit the throttle. Climbing fast, already up over 30s. 31, 36 on the bike, 34 on the GPS, 35, 36. The bike is reading over 40, 37 GPS, 37 easily, and then hit this little bit of a downgrade, 38. The bike's at 42, 40 on the GPS. Wow, 43 on the bike, 40 miles an hour, holding steady on the GPS. That's insane. This is the fastest bike I have ever been on. This thing is crazy. What? Truly a 40 mile an hour bike. What? That's ridiculous. I mean, I've been close on other bikes. My bike that I built is like a 37 mile an hour. The Wired Freedom went like 38, 39 on that same stretch, and this hit 40 steady. Gosh, this thing is quick. It doesn't have a lot of like down low grunty torque, but man, the high end on this bike is crazy. If you're looking for speed, there you go. This is your guy. This is your guy for speed. Holy cow. I mean, it takes off pretty good though, but just, wow. Got a lot. It comes alive at like 20 miles an hour or faster. But somebody was asking me the other day, like, what bikes go mid 30s? Well, this one does it easily. I'm doing it right now on the side street, 35 mile an hour. Good brakes, Shimano brakes. Very good brakes. Wow, solid brakes. You need that with this. So the speed, holy cow. But here you go. I'm not pedaling at all. That's the takeoff. Just pulls and pulls and pulls and pulls. Up over 30 now. And it's still going. It's just pulling, pulling, pulling. We're going uphill slightly. 33 on GPS, 35 on the bike. So a couple miles an hour difference there, but strong. Very strong on the top end on this thing. Holy cow. All right, let's do a quick throttle only 0 to 20, maybe 30. We'll see how much running room we got. 3, 2, 1, go. Pretty quick. Let's hit 30. There's 30 on the bike. The GPS lags a lot, so we'll go by the bike. There's 35. I mean, it's still pulling. This thing never stops pulling. 38 right there. Holy cow. Yeah, the Road Warrior is a good name for this bike. It just dominates on these little side streets like this. I mean, you want like a stoplight to stoplight or stop sign to stop sign bike. Look at the pull off the line there. I'm not pedaling. This is just the bike. And man, I mean, you're up to speed limit in no time flat. Holy cow. Dominates the streets. And while I'm doing this, I don't know if you've noticed, but these motors are completely silent. I've never had geared hub motors this quiet. I don't know how they did that. Normally you hear them kind of giving you a little bit of a growl. These motors don't make hardly any noise. You better hear it right here, hopefully. Okay, let's listen. I mean, you hear a little, but nothing like a normal Bafang motor. Are these Bafang motors? I don't know what brand these are. They're quiet, quietest motors I've ever heard. That hum in there, that's the tires. And those are actually pretty quiet too, because they're Kenda Crusade tires, which... Yeah, you don't hear the motors hardly at all. Very, very quiet motors. And look at the speed and power out of this thing. Gosh, all right, I can't get over the power out of this. Oh man. All day, 30s all day on this bike. Whew. And emergency stop. Wow, yeah, very good. It doesn't have a ton of like wheel spin off the line. That's good. This is like very manageable power. That Havoc bike, that thing was just crazy with the wheel spin. This, when you do a launch, you don't get that much. And even if I push on the pedal, I bet it doesn't spin hardly at all. Watch. Okay, I lied. It does spin. I think the pedal assist might be a little stronger than throttle though. And it does have a torque sensor. We got a torque sensor on this bike. Now, regarding the torque sensor, I'm going to put it in pedal assist 1 and slow down here. So as I start to turn the pedals, I'm not pushing. It's still giving me power. It's giving me 90 watts, 100 watts. So as long as the pedals are turning, it gives you a little bit of power, like a cadence sensor. But then when you start pushing, it gives you a lot of power. I mean, I'm in pedal assist 1 and it's going to be 1,500, 1,600 watts. Jeez, you don't even need pedal assist 5. Why would you need pedal assist 5? Pedal assist 1, if you push on the pedals, it gives you access to full power. This is an interesting torque sensor. I've never had one like this. Let's go to pedal assist 2. All right, so just turning them in pedal assist 2, I'm getting 300 watts. Not pushing. And then you push, and again, full power. 1,500 watt. Go pedal assist 3. I'm kind of curious where the levels are. Just turning them gives me 500 watts. Just turning. So it's kind of like it's almost like a cadence sensor and a torque sensor all in one. So never had one like that. That's odd. It's not bad. It's just I've never felt like one like that before. It gives you power even though you're not pushing. And then when you push, it just amplifies it like crazy. All right, well, there you have it, guys. Fastest e-bike that I've ever been on. Fabulous Road Warrior X2. And I know everyone's got different needs for their e-bikes. Some people want cargo carrying capacity. Some people want small folding and portable. But if you are like me, you're kind of a e-bike speed junkie, and you want speed and power, this one's one to check out. This is a bike to certainly check out. You saw what it's capable of. I will link it below so you can find it easily, because this is a US spec version of this bike. They have 2 different websites, one for Canada sales, one for US. This is a US spec version of the bike. I will put the link there. It's just a link. I don't get anything if you buy one. You know, that's up to you. Make your own decisions on what you want to get for your e-bike, but I will link it below for you. And I will, of course, circle back with more of a full, complete review on this bike, still compiling clips. That's kind of what I was out here doing today, getting the speed clips for it. But again, beautiful bike. 4-inch fat tires, got a nice bright headlight on there. Here's the Fabulous logo. Their logo is really cool, actually, like a dragon or something. But check it out. I'll be back with a little bit more info on this one very soon. Hope you enjoyed. If you like e-bike content like this, certainly do me a favor and consider hitting that subscribe button. And I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks.